And this is the Mucar 632 Bi-Directional scanner. It is able to scan the engine, transmission, ABS, and the SRS airbag system of your vehicle, as well as giving us access to dealer-level service functions, including streaming live data from the vehicle. And on this video, I'm gonna walk you through its features and also show you the vehicle coverage list. That way you can check if your vehicle is gonna be supported by the scanner. And I placed a link in the description down below to this scan tool if you'd like to get one for yourself. The scanner features a 6-inch touchscreen, but you can also navigate with the buttons on the side, which is ideal if your hands are oily. There is no integrated kickstand and there is no camera, but there is nice rubberization all around the scanner, which provides drop protection. Power button is located on the top. It's a good size too, so it's easy to find when wearing mechanics gloves. And also we have the VCI connector. And on the left side, there is a dust cover which protects a USB-C port and also a memory card bay for expanding the memory up to 128 gigs. And here's the VCI cable with the obd-II connector, which includes a dust cover, and we also get a USB-A to USB-C cable. And we'll start by connecting the tool to the car's OBD port. And here's how the main menu works. There is a drop-down that gives you access to the main sections of the scanner, but you can also navigate by just tapping on the different tabs. Let's move over to diagnose, and the first way to diagnose a vehicle is going to be with the auto search function, also known as AutoVin. And we can do a full health report of the vehicle or select an individual system to scan. Also notice that we are shown the vehicle's battery voltage, and also the scanner is currently charging since we are connected to the vehicle, which is an advantage of scanners that are not fully wireless. Let's go ahead and do a full health report. And a total of 5 systems were scanned and 4 errors were found within them. You can see on here the first system, the engine, has 2 DTCs that were found. The ABS system also has an issue that was found, and also the SRS airbag system also has found a DTC. Now the other 2 systems that have a green check mark, those tested out okay. At this point, you can create a report of the findings or clear the error codes. Additionally, if you're not familiar with the code, you can tap on Google search, and that is literally gonna Google the error code for you to help you understand what it's about. But we also get access to the Mucar AI to help you understand the issue and the potential fix for it. Now, what you'll find is that they're giving you the definition of the issue that was found, the symptoms, and then there is going to be some guidance on here. Now, some of the stuff is somewhat generic, but there are some helpful steps over here to help you troubleshoot a particular issue that was found. And I do want to show you what the report looks like. If you do a report, it'll contain the information of your shop, the information of the vehicle, including all the details of the systems that were found and the issues that were also found. But let's take a look at the system selection function. Now this can help you to select an individual system to scan, which can potentially save you time over running a full health report on the vehicle. In this case, I'm just going to scan the engine, and sure enough, the codes that we saw earlier were found. And again, we can do the Mucar AI or the Google search for them or create a report. But this time, I want to show you the live data, and we're going to go ahead and select all of them. And here's the live data coming from the vehicle. Now I'm gonna find RPMs. That's a good value for us to look at the responsiveness of it. And here's engine speed, and here is the value. Let's give it some gas. Now you can also graph them by tapping on this icon right here, but here's the graphical representation, number and the graph, and I'll give it some gas, which I think is a lot more helpful than just seeing it as a number. You'll also notice these plus icons, and what they do is they allow you to add additional parameters to the graph. So you can see now we have RPMs and now we have voltage together within the same graph. And you can also save a sample of that data for comparison, or you can choose to record the data for later review. And you can also be selective about which parameters you want to stream from the vehicle. In this case, I selected 4 parameters. We know we have them in numerical format, but if we tap on graph, now we get 4 individual graphs for each of those PIDs, and I'll give it some gas. Now, this is helpful if you want to see them separate graph, but you can also tap the combine function, and now it puts them together on a single graph, and they are color coded with their values. And I'll go ahead and give it some gas. And the scanner, being a bi-directional scanner, has the ability to activate components on the vehicle. Now, the components that you're going to be able to activate on your car are going to vary from vehicle to vehicle. The newer the vehicle is, normally the more components that you're going to be able to control with the scanner. The second way to diagnose a vehicle is going to be with the second option, which is called Diagnose. I'm going to tap Enter. And notice here you get to select the individual make of your vehicle. Now, this is a good time for me to show you the makes that are supported by the scanner. That way you can check if your vehicle is going to be supported by the scan tool. Feel free to slow down the video or speed up the video using the video player settings in the YouTube app. Additionally, you can skip this section of my review. I have placed chapters on this video so you can jump to the section that interests you. And if you don't see your vehicle make on this list, there's still one more way that you can diagnose your vehicle with this scanner, which I'll show you next. So here's how you diagnose a vehicle that is not on the supported make list. We're gonna go to obd-II diagnostics. And with obd-II diagnostics, we can check for emissions readiness, read live data, freeze frame data, read fault codes, as well as clear fault codes and several other items. And again, this vehicle is not on the supported make list, but we are still able to diagnose it with obd-II diagnostics, and in this case, get live data from it. And again, we'll take a quick look at RPMs. Here's the number. Let's take a look at the graph. And that is the advantage of using obd-II diagnostics. But let's move over to the next tab, which is maintenance. Here you'll find the service and reset functions. We get AD Blue reset, ABS bleeding, airbag reset, battery matching, brake pad reset, DPF regeneration, EGR adaptation, electronic throttle adaptation, gear learning, gearbox learning, anti-theft key matching, which is IMO, injector coating, oil reset, steering angle reset, and TPMS reset. Now you can also see all of them together by tapping on this icon, and maybe you can see them in a single screen. And updates are going to be found under the upgrade section. There are 3 of them: vehicle diagnostic software updates, maintenance software updates, and application software updates. There is no subscription requirement. The updates are included for free, and you can download them individually by tapping on each one of the icons, or my preferred way of doing it, by updating all of them by tapping the upgrade icon. And the scanner keeps a history of the vehicles that have been tested under the History tab. There's also a report task for all the reports that you create, including a shortcut to the $Fix community and to the MUI Intelligent Assistant. Moving over to the last section, you'll find settings. And here you can do further customization of the scanner, including changing the time format and the unit of measure. And there's a couple other helpful things under the More section, such as a copy of the instruction manual, always good to have that, and an OBD fault code library, which is helpful if you have a code but you don't have access to the vehicle. You can type that in here and search to find out what the code is for. Let's go and select Audi, and it tells you the code and potential repair solutions. And we also get a gadget section, and in here you'll find a Chrome browser and a file explorer. Let's take a look at Chrome. And I navigated to YouTube, and here is a video. Video playback is actually quite good. There is no sound on the scanner, so what you can do if you wanted to watch videos with this unit is just enable the captions. And finally, there is a drop-down menu that allows you to enable the Wi-Fi, take a screenshot, screen record, control the orientation of the screen, or get access to customer service or the MUI Intelligent Assistant. And Mucar is one of those brands that does not require you to subscribe to keep receiving updates. As we saw, the updates on the scanner are included for free, and that can save you a lot of money over time versus a scanner that requires you to subscribe and pay to keep receiving updates. So it is something definitely to keep in mind when comparing scan tools. So I'll put a link to this scanner in the description down below, and if you guys have any other questions regarding this, please put that in the comments also. And if you found any part of this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button to support the channel, and stay tuned as I have a lot more reviews coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.